Alright, boys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my top three best traffic sources currently. There's obviously a lot more that we use, but at the moment these are our top three, I would say. I won't be going into full depth, when it comes to like account creation, proxies, all that stuff. I won't be talking about it too much here, only because I've got videos about all of these in depth already. So if you're a complete beginner to, Reddit, Threads, Twitter, or just OFM in general, then check my channel. I've got videos about all of these already, like going full in depth. I'm just going to be talking about these traffic sources, why they're the top three right now for us. So overall, one of the main reasons, if you really do OFM, you might agree, one of the main reasons why these are the top three right now and why I think they're the easiest to do and why I'd recommend anyone to do them is because of how simple they all are, like how easy it is. Reddit, some might disagree, it isn't the easiest, but Threads and Twitter especially, it is very easy to do. Even if you've never opened Twitter before or X, I feel like it's a very simple app to use. Same with Threads, they're both very simple when it comes to how you actually market on them. It's basically just posting, realistically. So yeah. So number one is gonna be Reddit. At the moment, Reddit, the way Reddit, it does change a lot. Like if you're into OFM, you'll know Reddit does change a lot. They always have ban waves. They have updates to the site. The way it works. There's different methods always when it comes to marketing on Reddit. At the moment, what works is organic, and that's basically just pushing out, you know, like a few accounts. I say 8+ accounts. If you really want good results, like if you want Reddit to be your main traffic source or to make like anywhere above 10K a month, you can do a lot more than this, but you know, as a minimum, like 10K plus. If you have 8+ accounts, then that's a very doable. 10K plus is very doable, 8 accounts. But yeah, it's basically organic, literally just posting, right? Like 20 posts per account, different subreddits on each account. You can have niche-based accounts, so one can be for a certain body part, another one can be for a different body part, and so on. Um, and you can test out which niches work best, and then you can scale. You can do the same niche in different subreddits. You can test out which subreddits work the best for that model. And I think just overall it's very easy. Organic, obviously, if you've been doing OFM, you might know that there used to be a strategy where you basically buy a bunch of upvotes and you can go viral basically by just paying for upvotes. There is still a method for that. It just costs a lot, so we don't really do it. Organic is a lot more better in my opinion. But yeah, just overall, it is super simple. It is basically just posting, right? Like literally just finding content for your model, like recreating a different model that does very well on Reddit. If she's in the same niche as you or she looks similar to your model can recreate that content. You can maybe even use the same subreddits if you're able to, or you can just find, like I said, niche-based subreddits, and then literally just 20 posts per day. You can't really copy captions, but you can take inspiration from viral captions on Reddit, and it's as simple as that. It's literally just 20 posts per day on each account. You can't really go much wrong with it. Like obviously there is a lot of bans. A lot of people struggle keeping accounts alive for a little while, but once you go past that phase, once you want to actually understand like how to not constantly get banned straight away, it does become quite easy in my opinion, because it is literally just posting and it's organic as well. So there's no secret to it where like, oh, if you do this thing or if you do that thing, you're gonna go viral. It is literally just organic posting, having high quality content, good captions, and other than that, there really isn't any secret. Just test. If a subreddit doesn't do work well for you, there's no point posting there. Just move on and find another subreddit. And it's as simple as that. And that's pretty much what we do. Like obviously we have VAs and so on, but other than that, that is literally exactly what we do. We just have organic accounts. We post 20 times a day on each one. If something doesn't work well, like I said, like testing, I say this for Reddit, but this goes for any traffic source. Like testing is very important. If something doesn't work, then clearly there's something to be fixed, right? There's something to be changed. There's no point doing the exact same thing every day if it doesn't work. Like a lot of people, they struggle going viral on any traffic source really, but they stick to the same thing. They don't test out different things. Like there's no point trying to do something if it's not working. Like if you're posting, I don't know, in a big boo related subreddits for your model, and you're never managing to get any more than like 100 upvotes, then clearly, you know, it's just not ready for your model. Like maybe not 100, maybe like 50 plus. I mean, if you're not getting 50 plus, then it's clearly not the right niche for your model. All the content is obviously an issue too. Like you gotta test things out, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it really. Like I said, I've got a video fully in depth for Reddit. So if you want to go watch that, if you're completely new to Reddit and you don't understand how to even make accounts or how to buy accounts and how to warm them up, then go check that out. But yeah, now Threads. Threads is number two. Honestly, Threads has been insane for us recently. Like it's a super super simple platform. Like I really don't think like when people tell me they don't do Threads, I get surprised now because like it not only doesn't take much time, it is super simple. Like even if you run 20 accounts, I think even 20 accounts for Threads wouldn't take you more than like 2 hours max, and that's if you're being slow. Because I think 20 accounts you can get that done in like an hour. But like obviously, like if you're doing VAs or something, then you obviously have to expect that they might take a bit more time. But overall, Threads, it's very simple. It is literally just posting. Like, it kind of sounds the same as Reddit, but with Threads, it is literally just posting a selfie, and it can go viral. And it's not really as difficult as Reddit when it comes to like the account creation and that stuff. It doesn't really matter on Threads. Like we literally use our Wi-Fi sometimes. Like obviously we use VPN sometimes too. A lot of people get scared like, oh, should I use this proxy? Should I use that proxy? Should I use this VPN? You can literally use your Wi-Fi and you can still go viral. That's what we do, and we're fine. But overall, it is a very simple platform. We literally do organic, and then we have slave accounts with the mass follow tool. I made a video about this literally yesterday, so if you have no clue what I'm talking about right now, then go check that video out. I talk more in depth about this mass follow tool. But pretty much, we have a mass follow tool where it follows like 50 plus people a day on each account, and then we send that traffic to the OF and to the main accounts to boost the main accounts as well. So that way, pretty much every like main organic account we have is guaranteed to at least do somewhat well because we have traffic coming from these slave accounts. Now, as for the organic accounts, obviously one thing that is important about Threads is testing as well. So, some account, the thing with Threads is some accounts, they do well with, for example, 1 post per day, but then some do well with 10 posts per day. And it's not really a thing that you can figure out before you post. Like, you have to test and try find it. So, like, you might get lucky. It's not complete luck, but you might, on the very first day that you post, do well from just 1 post per day. If that's how it goes for you, then just stick to 1 post per day if that's what works, right? But sometimes accounts won't do well, not because your model's not bad, your model's bad, sorry, or you're doing it wrong. It's because you're not doing it correctly. As for how many posts per day, are you using the correct caption and are you using the correct content? So these are the main three things with Threads. That are literally all you have to figure out. And once you figure these things out, then you're gonna go viral very easily. And yeah, that's pretty much it really for Threads. That is the main thing, just captions, content, and testing, kind of how many times you need to post. Obviously there is commenting as well, but you're not really like commenting is more just to grow the account to help your posts, go viral easier. You're not gonna get tons of subscribers from commenting. Obviously, I say that, but you can have a comment go viral as well. If you comment on a post very early, let's say you've got notifications on or you just follow people and a big page just posted, if you're one of the first people to comment and their post goes viral, your comment could also maybe get up to 1k plus likes. Like I've seen it before. We personally have never had a comment get 1k plus likes, but we've had comments get like 100, 200, 300, stuff like that. So you can definitely get a good amount of traffic from it, but I wouldn't rely just on comments. Like the main way to make money is from post itself, obviously. But that's pretty much it. You just gotta test out, find girls that look similar to your model or in the same niche, see what they're posting, what works for them. And that's really it for Threads. Like it's a very simple platform, like I said. And yeah. Now finally we got Twitter. So Twitter is by far like so easy. Like it's the easiest way to get traffic. Like even if it's just extra, so like the way we kind of do Twitter is like we just look at it as extra subscribers, because the thing with Twitter is it's not very high quality, right? Like obviously Threads isn't the highest of quality either. Reddit is quite high quality. Twitter isn't really high quality, but you can still make a lot of money from Twitter. You know, like the way we do Twitter is we just focus on bringing as many subscribers as possible onto the OF page. We do free trial subs, and there's literally fully automated with export. Like I said there, all we do is one new pin post per day on each account. Right. Other than that, it's automated with export. If you don't know what export is, I've got YouTube videos about this, so you can check my channel as well. But it is literally a bot that does retweet for you. That's it. Like it automates the entire part of it. We just have to post once a day. It's literally as simple as that. Right. The way to scale with this is by making more accounts and scaling with more slaves. So like some people might only have like one slave where they do retweet for retweet on that account, and then it sends traffic to the main account where they retweet that post on that main account. But you can have 10 plus slaves for each model. This is where you can actually get a good amount of traffic. We currently have like 20 plus slaves per model, and we get anywhere from like 500 plus free subs a day up to like 1k on good days. And at this point, when you're getting this amount of subs, this is where you can actually make a good amount of money. Now, obviously, a lot of people might be wondering, like, if you're getting that amount of subs, why don't you just make it paid so you have less time wasters? And obviously, I do agree with that. However, the thing with Twitter is no one really subscribes to paid pages. Like, I'm not saying you get 0 subs, but the difference is very big. Like, for example, let's say 1k free subs a day. You would think that would be around, like, let's just say 70 to 100 paid subs a day, but it actually isn't. It's literally like less than 10. So it's a very big difference, because a lot of people from Twitter, they don't really want to pay for things. But when you have good chats that know how to build a relationship with these, quote unquote time wasting, so like free subs, some of them will end up actually spending money, even if it's not a big amount, right? Like at the end of the day, in this business, like a lot of people kind of forget that, the little payments add up. Like if out of those 1,000 people, you get even 100 of them to pay $10 each, right? That still adds up to a decent amount. Like obviously with Twitter you don't really get many whales, but you can 100% you can. We do have a lot of whales from Twitter, but it's more just about getting as much traffic as possible and trying to sell them a few things until they decide they don't want to pay more. But that can end up being anywhere between like $10 to 50, 100 plus, right? And like I said, it adds up. Like obviously it's not a crazy amount, but it does end up adding up where you can make 500 plus a day just from Twitter. Like we have this one mentorship student that started Twitter as his first traffic source. He's completely new to OFM. He started Twitter as his only traffic source. He's got, I think, he's 3 slaves for his model. Literally just 3 slaves with export, and he's making like $300 a day, like $200 to $300 a day already, right? And the thing, like I said, it is fully automated, so he's making 200 to 300 with basically little to no work. So it is very good. Like I said, if you don't really scale it to like a high level, it is sort of going to be like a extra traffic source, I guess. But this can be scaled to the point where you can make, like 3 to 4 figures a day very easily, just with this. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it really for this video. Like I said, if you want like a more in-depth information, I do have videos about this, but I do also have a private group. The link will be in the description to my private group and my free Telegram as well. But yeah, we do weekly calls in the private group. We go in depth into literally every traffic source that you can think of right now. I promise you we have that most likely. So yeah, that'll be in the description. Thanks for watching.